Good morning, the students of class 8. Today, I am Sourav Ray, going to discuss the third chapter of your social science history book, and today's topic is exercise questions and answers, and the name of the chapter, ruling the countryside. Now we'll start the question answer. So the first question is number 1, that match the following, and the answer is, and in match the following you have to match two columns given in your book, column 1 and column 2. I have directly written the answer on the slide. So the answer is, first the riot will match with peasant. Next, number 2 in column 1, mahal. Mahal will be matched with, in column 2, village. Number 3, niche. Niche means cultivation on planters' own land. Match the niche with cultivation on planters' own land. Now number 4, it is rayati, and rayati means cultivation on rayat's land. So that's all from question number 1, match the following. Now question number 2, and the question number 2 is fill in the blanks, and the answer is, I have directly wrote the answers of all the fill in the blanks here. That number A, growers of the woad in Europe saw dash as the crop which could provide competition to their earnings, and the answer is indigo. Number B, the demand for indigo increased in late 18th century Britain because of dash, and the answer is, the demand for indigo increased in the late 18th century Britain because of the expansion of cotton production. Now question number C, that the international demand for indigo was affected by the discovery of dash, and the answer is synthetic dyes. That the international demand for indigo was affected by the discovery of synthetic dye. Now question number 2D, that the Champaran movement was against dash, and the answer is, the Champaran movement was against the indigo planters. That's all from question number 2. Now question number 3, and the question is, describe the main features of the permanent settlement, and the answer is, the main features of the permanent settlement system are: A, the amount paid by the zamindars to the company was fixed permanently. Number B, Rajas and Talukdars were recognized as zamindars to collect rent from the peasants and pay revenue to the company. Number C, that zamindars lost their right over the lands whenever they failed to make payments to the company. It is point number C. Now point number D, that zamindars' ownership over the land made hereditary and transferable, and the cultivators became mere tenants and were deprived. So that's all from the main features of permanent settlement. Now question number 4, and the question is, how was the mahalwari system different from the permanent settlement? So for this answer, you have to make two columns, one for mahalwari system, another one for permanent settlement, and like a table. And in the table, in the left side, we'll start with mahalwari system. That in mahalwari system, point number A, that Holt Mackenzie devised it and it came into effect in 1822 AD. So in the column of mahalwari system, you have to write mahalwari system A, that Holt Mackenzie devised it and it came into effect in 1822 AD. Now on the column of permanent settlement, you have to write permanent settlement A, that permanent settlement was brought by Lord Cornwallis in 1793 AD. Now mahalwari system, point number B, that village headman was responsible for revenue collection. And on the column of permanent settlement B, that Raja or Zamindar was responsible for revenue collection. Next, in the column of mahalwari system, point number C, that revenue demand was to be devised, to be reviewed periodically. And the column of permanent settlement C, that revenue demand was fixed and was not to be increased in future. Now the last point from mahalwari system, it is point number D, that in the northwestern provinces of the Bengal presidency, most of the area is now present in Uttar Pradesh. It is written on the bracket, is the place of mahalwari system. Now permanent settlement D, that regions of Bengal, Bihar, Odisha, Banaras, region of Uttar Pradesh and areas of North Karnataka under this system. Now next question, question number 5, that give two problems which arose with the new Murro system of the fixing revenue. And the answer is that the two problems which arose with the new Murro system of fixing revenue were, point number A, driven by the desire to increase the income from land, revenue officials fixed too high a revenue demand. And number B is peasants were unable to pay, riots fled the countryside, and villages became deserted in many regions. So these are the two problems of Murro system. Now question number 6, and the question is, why were riots reluctant to grow indigo? And the answer is, riots were reluctant to grow indigo because of the following reasons. Point number A, that under the rioty system, the planters forced the riots to sign a contract, an agreement called satta in bracket, full stop. Number B, those who signed the contract got cash advances as loan from the planters, full stop. But the loan committed the riot to cultivating indigo on at least 25% of the area under his holding. Next, point number C, that the riots never saw any profit accruing from the indigo plantation. And number D, riots were asked to grow indigo on the fertile parts of their land by the planters, which they were kept for rice cultivation. And the last point of this question, that indigo moreover had deep roots and it exhausted the soil rapidly, full stop, after an indigo harvest, the land could not be sown with rice. That's all from question number 6. Now question number 7. And the question is, what were the circumstances which led to the eventual collapse of indigo production in Bengal? And the answer is, the circumstances where the ryots began to refuse to grow indigo, full stop. They were supported by the village headmen and some zamindars in their fight, full stop. The scale of protest was so much that the government had to intervene, full stop. The Indigo Commission of set up to inquire into the problems, and the commission accepted the faults of the planters and allowed the ryots to grow whatever they wished. This led to eventual collapse of indigo production in Bengal. That's all from question number 7. This is actually the question number 8 and 9 are activity based questions, and I will give you the question number 9 as a homework. So thank you for watching. For future updates, stay connected with our YouTube channel and website, and do not forget to like the video and subscribe our channel. You can also follow us on our Facebook page. Our official website is www.bardwanmodelschool.ac.in.